Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hopefully, everyone is good and everyone can hear us okay.
Hopefully it will be the case.
Hey, yes, I can see
Eh,
some hellos. It's just the two of us today. Welcome to 2023. Hopefully, next time we're not gonna be a few. Just people are still. Some people are on holiday, Dale, and some other people are busy. So they can hear us loud and clear, and they can see us. So we can start with some hellos. Do you want to take a channel?
yeah,
Dale?
let me take YouTube, for example, and let's say hello to some of our friends. Frisius Max is there, Antaro Cho Z, Alexis Dennis, Russian name I don't know how to say, but hello to you too. Thanks for joining us. Benson TTP, Chris Lewis, Soulless, Charles Payton, Curtis Price, Starlord, John Ripley, Girosfera Jurassica, Ian McIntyre, VD Rasul, Penny Lancaster, Real, The Arrow, DJ Hart, and many others. So it seems we have a lot of people today
Cool.
in YouTube.
On Twitch, hello, Kalinid, Dreno83, Mike Coley, Darth Tyler 00, Demonstrates 30, Grey Malion, Demonstrates, Dreno83, Trappy Master, Illicit Pulse, Borg 152, Krasen 737, Z4ND 4R, Rough Course 6799, and all the other people.
Okay, lots of people today.
Do you have a Facebook or should I do that too?
I don't have a Facebook,
Okay, so
so for
hello
you.
Nathan Webb, Victor Alzamora Cano Alpha, Runaway Gaming, Checkpoint Alpha, Danny Lean, James Haynes, Corey Speaks, and Emir Yargi. Hello, all the people on his Facebook too. So, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you had good holidays and you got a bit of a break if you could, and now you're fully recharged for next year. Hopefully, we're gonna be much better than the previous one.
Everyone refresh and merry and ready to join 2023. Best year ever.
Good.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, I guess, yeah. We're still like I think yeah, first week back for us to try to remember where we left things. So there's a few things we can cover today. We can probably speak about this week's event. We will speak about some of the skins is gonna be the new battle pass that's starting in a couple of hours. Uh, Talk about the new combat that's gonna be available for the during the event this week, and also probably showcase the next characters that's going to be at the end of the saga.
Yeah.
And of course, we're going to try to do some questions. We're not going to be as organized because Dale is not here to pick all the spicy questions and ask us, but we'll try to do our best. Okay.
Always the
Uh,
spicy ones.
let's. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's makes the more interesting ones. It wouldn't be fun without that. Let's go in. I guess jump into the game and the event.
Yeah,
You won't be able to see it, Hyro, but just
that's
take
all
my word.
right. I can explain you the event and yeah, so it's a combat release. We are having two new bots. Oh yeah, as we can see on the screen, it's hammer to fall because oh boy, this bot is kind of a hammer form, and it's the release for this Bashbreaker and Gabu. That is some sort of flying crap. And the event, yeah, it's the usual 1.5 million in total. So that's 150 tiers or prestigious on yeah on 20K. So basically, you can have a lot of like a battle tactic chest that you have. You get a random MK3 battle booster. You get alloy. You get energon. You get a lot of shards also combat shards. So it's kind of a combat oriented event. Then you have premium combat chips, and then you have the hammer to fall chips. So this time you have 25% chance to drop on a 4-star, 3-star, or 2-star of this new combat,
Um,
or 75 to be some 5-star combat shards. Did you
I'm
read
not.
something?
I'm not in alliance to to actually see this event, so I need to join an alliance. 1 second.
That's all right.
God, I'm playing solo on this.
The good one, the winner one.
Okay, let's do this again. So yeah, that's a breakdown. Um,
Alliance join. Yeah, that's our test environment. So
yeah, go. So yeah, you get like one hammer to fall chip and 10,000, and then you can do this 150 times, and then all these rewards duplicate, recreate every time you prestige, of
I
course.
think now that I'm seeing it, yes, the points are odd. So it's not 20,000 points, it's 10,000 points to the last year. I need to
It's
fix that.
it's
Like,
10,000 points.
why I'm seeing 20,000?
I can see 10,000.
Ah, because I'm on prestige level 2. Okay, so it sums up. I was testing on my device. I did some prestiges and I was thinking these numbers that doesn't. Yeah, it's 10K. It's 10K, so it's 1 million and a half. It's the usual Super XP. You have the new battle zone there. So yeah, it's an interesting event to be with your friends and alliance and fighting for it. Get some good amount of 5-star combat charts, a lot of prizes, and maybe you're lucky and you land to the 4-star Matchbreaker or 4-star Gabu.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the event. We should see if there's any questions in the meantime. I did write a couple of them. There was a question about with the new 5-star bots. Get ability level 11, and when will older 5-star bots that don't have ability level 11 get them. So I don't, there's no plan to straight away do the 5-star bots and actually do ability level 11 for all of them, but we are prioritizing ability level 11 for any 5-stars that don't have it. uh, I don't know exactly when that's gonna happen, but it is in priority. I do want it for it to happen soon, but during the breaks and holidays, unfortunately, we lost a bit of time. So hopefully now with HK18 out of the way, we can actually start prioritizing them and get them out. Hopefully as quick as possible. Um, so yeah, they will come. Any 5-star bot that doesn't have ability level 11 will be prioritized among everything else. So I think the next batch we said was all 5-star bots that don't have ability level 11.
Cool. You got a question from YouTube. Where are the VIP and the free crystals, the monthly ones? They will be pushed later on. So
Mhm.
after the stream, I will do that and push the stuff. You will see the battle pass. Yes, the cyber pass. You will see the new achievements to claim, and all the stuff will be there today.
There's a question see if we're gonna fix the build times between HQ 10 and 16. Some are longer than the others. You should specify which ones are, and we can have a look. We're not aware that there was a problem between those HQs. If you have seen that, you can either send a ticket or you can just post it something and we can have a look at that. Um, there's questions about Alliance headquarters. There's a reminder for the people that missed the last stream of the year. There's the next thing coming to the game. We're not in position to discuss anything about it. It's probably gonna be like a couple of months before it arrives. So when the time comes, we can share more stuff. We will do that. So stay tuned for this. Oh, notice like oh, no, actually we're fine. We're just like only two of us. That's why it looks a bit cramped when we talk. Should probably try to showcase some of the skins for the battle pass. Though unfortunately, I can only show the Decepticon one this time.
Well, it's the nice one also.
Yeah,
Decepticons are always the nicer. Yeah, we're working on that to have both
yeah, we're
skins.
working on a fix on the fix. So as a reminder, it's really hard to scroll because I'm playing on the PC. That would be a way to do it.
Apparently our screen is blur. It could be mine because my webcam maybe it's not that good, but
I think we are okay as far as I can say.
yeah, maybe it's the quality on the video you're watching. So
Yeah. Okay, so let's showcase the new Battle Pass skins. So as we said, it's gonna be SG Soundwave and SG Blaster. I think it was funny when I was I think talking about him like the other day. I just told him Sound Blaster, which is a totally different character, but it's like a combination of Soundwave and Blaster's name. So yeah, it is the SD Soundwave skin. This is gonna be part of the new Battle Pass. Unfortunately, no bandana, but hopefully somewhere in the future we can maybe introduce his green bandana. But yeah, that's Soundwave. And fortunately, we don't serve Blaster. Maybe before, if we can actually get it fixed before the end of this stream, we can actually be able to soak that.
So Sound Blaster is a clone of Soundwave.
Yeah,
It
you didn't know
exists.
that. Yeah, it does exist, which is funny. But Sound Blaster does exist. It's exactly like Soundwave. Uh,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, some people is asking why is this character a skin and not a character itself. I guess because its ability is so emblematic, right? Just the minions. That what kind of clone of this bot could you
Also,
make?
we've already kind of like released way too many Jetfires and other characters. We don't and Megatrons and Optimuses. It's like it's actually better to be able to do other characters that people are still waiting for instead of just doing another version of Soundwave in the game. So that's why these come as skins, because like we do want to be able to do so many of these other characters that people are asking for over the years instead of just doing a character which is Soundwave again or a different version of any of the other characters.
Or another Optimus, another Megatron. Chris Lewis is asking, Prime Core Shards event individually coming next week? Yes, it's coming next week. We'll have the Prime Shard. We know you are eager to get more Prime Shards, unlock the new Prime Core building course. So we'll do something sweet for next week about Prime Shards.
There's a question about when are we getting the more squad slots? As a reminder, it was one of the rewards for spinning the wheel. Yeah, but we'll need to get through to them at some point. I just remembered that we we said we're gonna do that, so probably at some point in the coming weeks we're gonna get new squad slots because the wheel did speak, and we have to follow the wheel. And the other questions: are we doing the spin the wheel today? No, we're not gonna do it, unfortunately, because Days is not there, and they are the ones that set the system. Um,
Questions. Uh, yeah,
cool. I mean, I'll just start prepared to showcase the new combats. In the meantime, let me know if you find any questions.
Well, there are some questions, something about Spark. Overall, we have increased over the years the Spark you get in events, also the one you get in bundles. And at the moment, we think the Spark in and out ratios are okay. We also want to make progress in the game, so not to make it too fast or too easy. At the point you would get bored about it. But in a way, it's still interesting to gather spark from the different sources of the game. So for now, it is how it is. Several was you. We're checking for more questions. Being silent in the stream is not the best, but it is what it is at the moment. Yeah, Fabian is not joining us today. He was busy with other stuff. Everyone is catching up from holidays, and we still wanted to run the stream. So yeah, we are two today, but yeah, next time maybe.
Yeah, just preparing to show the new combats. Let's remember who they are.
Sure. Yeah, there are questions about skins like the new show, Earth, Spark, and others. We don't have plans yet for the a new batch of skins as we did with War of Cybertron, but it's always something we can be checking on.
It probably
Actually, we
happened
can
for the
watch.
battle pass, so I mean, if they're talking about other different continuities, it is potential that we might try to get some of those versions in skin form. Uh, okay, let's talk about the new combats. So I think we did show them just before the break, so we'll just re-emphasize on them. So Bus Breaker and Gabu, uh, they are a melee weapon. Every 10 seconds you launch 3 acid projectiles in a cone, dealing 50% of the body DPS to enemies and negating healing for 5 seconds. Increases both damage by 4%. That's the 4-star boss breaker on kind of the mean level. I guess we have not changed the size because that was one of the things we people who were actually liked the last time. So you might have it a bit bigger. So yeah, that's boss
Okay.
breaker.
And Gabu.
I will show him Gabu later too.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Okay.
boss breaker. And as for Gabu, it's Tarantula's probably Gabu. The same one. Gabu is a weird kind of sword thing.
Like a double blade sword. Okay.
Don't know if Tarantula's actually gonna get him out to use it. But yeah, he's this his weird flying form. That's Gabu.
It's probably not the best bot to make it fit with tarantulas. Yeah,
And I trigger probably some people. Sorry for the people that don't like spiders. He's not gonna take it out. So yeah, let's see. Do you have the challenge battle going?
yes, there should be two, the easy one and the hard one.
Oh, oh, people want to do the easy on the hard. Okay, let's do the hard one.
You can do the hard one, Giannis. You can beat it. It's the red one, the next one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
I got it. All right. Here is where we embarrass ourselves.
Go, go, go. You will have to check in which bot is he attached,
Yeah,
actually.
I'll find it out. People are asking if we're gonna do any mask collaboration. No plans to do mask in the game. I'm afraid that's a different license which we don't have. I don't know if in the future, Hasbro wants to give us for a little bit. If they want to bring mask license back, we would love to do it, but it's not something we can actually do it. So yeah, let's see, where is he? We have trip up, slingshot. It's gonna be an interesting setup. um, who has him? Oh,
Pinpoint.
RC has him. Sea spray. I have not seen this base and I don't know this squad, so this is gonna be fun.
Okay.
uh, I
Well,
need to
it's called a challenge for a reason.
well, the thing is, usually you know your squad and you can actually do it. But this is gonna be real okay. You have a healer, you have no, you have skids, slingshot, slats, sea spray. What do we have here? This is how technical the game is done. We have Adistan, so you pretty much we cannot use sea spray without destroying these things. We have armor. I'm gonna just lose this battle. So bad. Alright, let's do this.
Go, go, go.
Uh,
Meanwhile, players are mentioning Mask is not Hasbro, it's Mattel. So
Even
yeah,
worse. So sorry,
even
I
worse.
didn't
Yeah,
even know who has mask.
yeah, it's unlikely. It's very unlikely. But who knows?
Very unlikely for that to happen. Um,
Mhm. There's another question for the 4-star Fortress Maximus Scorponok event. So it won't be this saga, that's for sure. It will be mostly, yeah, most likely next saga. So we are talking February. we'll let you know with time, so you can arrange your alliances, prepare for it. We know it's gonna be something big, so we'll give you some time in advance for sure. But it's not happening this saga.
Did I
Okay.
miss? I did miss the thing. Damn. This is gonna be not good. Let's pop some outposts and then let's deploy combiner. Whoa, one dead. Things are falling down. Go, go, go.
The struggle is real. Uh,
uh,
it's
Skids did a lot of damage there.
someone is asking for just generation 2 skin. I'm gonna Google that. Yeah, it's good. It's nice. Maybe someday.
What?
For the Just Generation 2 skin.
Okay.
It's not bad. I will put that on our internal channel of
Yeah,
ideas.
like yeah, we did ask for some ideas for skins the other, like I think it was before the holidays. So if we're just definitely gonna be looking for any ideas of people. Um,
Spam squid, spam, spam, spam.
okay,
Uh,
it's not going bad. All right, now we can actually use sea spray.
uh, when the Iron Heart bot or the Lovecraft
What?
bot will get into the game? Is there a Lovecraft transformer?
What?
Some player is asking about Lovecraft transformer. I have no idea. I will have to Google that too.
No, probably won't
Yeah, no.
happen.
So all the collaborations they have made, like the Back to the Future, Top Gun, Ghostbusters, and others, we don't have the rights. It's a big thing. These are big intellectual properties, and it's hard to make this kind of crossover.
No, it's not. It's yeah, I mean, it's impossible. Like
It's
it
impossible.
requires a lot of licenses. It's not gonna happen. Sorry to to break it, but yeah, that's gonna be ridiculous unless someone really, the people that own this franchise actually comes to us and say like, oh, it would be cool if you put him in the game. But I don't see that happening. Um, okay. Ah, left the Titans too far alone, and he died. Okay.
Uh, yeah, LG Gao is asking about my name. How can you say it properly? So my name is Jairo, but in English sounds mostly like Hyro, like the Hyro of something. But yeah, Jairo is the name. What else?
I won, but I wouldn't call this as a proper victory. Oh well.
Well, the struggle was real, but you made it. Nice.
That was it. I can do some more questions. Sorry, I was like totally focusing on that battle. There's some questions. Questions like why have we got Blur in Batch, who's considered really powerful but not Saber and Sendius? I guess that means on the why don't put like Sendius and Saber as a kind of the potential people to vote because Blur got voted from the community. I don't think Blur is too powerful. The only benefit that Blair has is that he doesn't get captured by motion mines, so that's why he's there. The problem with Sendius is his stats are pretty high, so he's considered kind of like one of the fake 5-star bots, even though he's a 4-star. Stats are equivalent to a 5-star bot, so that's why we don't want to push him. Star Saber the same. It's like he has a lot of damage. The whole ability of crisscrossing through the base could be dangerous, so that's why he's one of the bit of like we're scared to do that. Will happen at some point in the future, but at the moment we're still holding them back. But yeah, they are both like, I mean, Celius is. No, Star Saber is not as powerful as it used to be because the damage of the building has gone up, so he's more likely that will happen sooner. And Sendius, of course, I mean, he's our kind of like mascot, so he's gonna make it. But we I'm still using the 4-star, so that's why we have not put them in. Uh, People are thinking like his Sendius is weaker than Laser Optimus, that's probably only on damage. He's more survivable if you put a Magamus core. He probably doesn't die. So like, yeah, I don't know. I do reckon he's more powerful than Laser Optimus in a way, but if it's directly damage specific, Laser Optimus is more powerful. But a 5-star Sendius, well, who knows? Cool. There's a cross-function rewards fixed. That's a good question, Jairo. Are we doing any cross-function rewards in this event?
Sorry,
Are we doing
cross-function.
any? The people are asking if for the alliances I have multiple Autobots and Decepticons. If we have fixed the issue where if you're gonna get
Oh,
a reward for something like the Autobot, the Decepticon players are not gonna
yeah.
get the wrong one.
So that's an unknown at the moment,
Uh,
because these are, we know it happened with bots and we fix it, but these are combat. No, it won't happen because the combat it doesn't have the identity as a bot.
okay.
So you get a power to itself.
We'll double check it, but we do have a
Yeah,
fix. Actually, I just need to need to redeploy the server to handle it. But we do have a fix for that. I just have not really deployed it yet. Good,
good. Yeah.
cool. Find any questions? See, I will just prepare to showcase the next bots.
Yeah, there are a variety of questions today. It's nice to see. Someone is asking Cruiser 737, what are you getting the War of Cybertron skins for your alt faction?
Hmm?
That's probably because you had your main faction ones already collected.
Okay.
So that chip has the Decepticon and Autobot, and you will get first your main faction, then the alt faction. Then when you have them all, you will get some 3-star shards.
Someone asking like if we can at least get an ability level 11 for Deathosaurus. He's become dated. Uh, this is a spoiler, but Deathosaurus is gonna get some good love this year. Uh, so I'll say stay tuned about Star Saber Deathosaurus. He's gonna get some interesting stuff. I'm not gonna say what, but and that probably will be the time where we want to actually integrate him into the 5-star patch. I think the same for Sendius. We do have some concrete plans for exactly those two characters, which was one of the reasons why we did not want to release them as 5-stars right now. But probably this year they're gonna make it into the batch. And now people are like, what? Yeah, but there will be some really interesting, cool stuff happening with them.
Can you increase the Titan XP cap? I haven't played Metroplex in weeks, says Bijou.
I mean, you can play them if you enjoyed it so much, but no, like we don't want to. I think this was kind of like a mechanic for people that felt that they were getting burnt from too much. Um, because they had to do both Titan assaults before we actually had to, I guess, reduce the number of battles. At some point in this year, gonna come back if we're gonna release a 5-star. So hopefully at that point people can continue. But yeah, no plan to increase them at the moment.
Um, will be there? Will there be any future bots that can keep 3 shots? So Scout class bots.
What?
Do we have do you have any plan to release more Scout class bots?
Scout class. What I mean, Scout.
Yeah,
Uh, Scout doesn't really exist as a Scout class. There's some bots that share that behavior. Uh,
they're
the
special, right?
Yes, I think there will be one coming in the next saga, which I,
Cool.
I think he's kind of filling that role. I might be mistaken. I won't tell which character is that, but there's gonna be someone that people will like a lot.
Nice, 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 nice.
If people are asking if Barricade can use Gabu, Barricade cannot unfortunately use any weapon because of Drift combination, because Drift cannot equip any weapon. We do plan at some point this year to allow Drift to be able to equip some weapons. I need to check where we are with that, but yeah, we do want him to be able to equip weapons.
Is
Uh,
that because he has a sword already?
yeah, the drift has a sword in his hand. It doesn't get removed, cannot be replaced, and it will look really badly graphically wise. And barricade, unfortunately, because we need to have the pairing between Autobot and Decepticons, is can't get it either. But yeah, we want to fix. We're going to fix them alongside some other characters that also have a weapon. So you stay tuned.
They come in many forms and colors. Ah,
And people are
all
asking, we're always short on Energon, Z Energon. Can something be done to increase it? Um, Unfortunately, there's this a thing with Z Energon where people were just like, well, they didn't really have anything to do with it. They were just had like we capped it at 3 million, and then people were just like hoarding it and just getting XP. And then now they've actually got to use it with the new HQ, and it feels harder. I think at the moment it's okay because there is some wait between. You have to wait until your building finishes unless you skip it, and also people must give you enough time to kind of like refresh the energon. We don't have any plans at the moment to adjust it or increase it, but I think it's a reason for I guess to play the game. Maybe we can introduce him in some other modes. We do have now like there is it does come out from wars, from elimination mode, and from the dispatch mission. So there is quite a few ways of getting it. Uh, so no plans to increase it yet.
Any plans to add elements from the Buy-verse, so Michael Bay
No,
movies? That's another big no. Yeah.
no, big no. We don't have the rights, and we don't really want the rights. So yeah, no plan to do anything with the movie universe.
Yep. Movies are the whole big thing, so it's not that easy. And
I mean, it's not even down to Hasbro. It's down to whoever has the rights of. Is it
someone said
Universal?
Paramount.
Paramount, yeah, it's Paramount's rights. So we have to make a deal with Paramount in order to use these characters. And I don't think. And also then you have to, use license fees and other things. I don't think that's an important step to take in the game to just introduce the movie characters. I think there's a lot of characters from the G1 and all the other universe who can actually get into the game than before we want to even start getting any of the Bayverse universe bots.
So are we not adding these bots that appear for one movie and then die? No, we don't.
Appear for 2 scenes and then die.
Yeah, in a way that's very hard to read.
uh,
Uh, what else? Come
Try to
on.
find the new bots. Uh,
My Little Pony crossover. Yes, yes, I wish.
oh,
It's in this universe. Yeah, we have IDW. That yes, it's amazing. I mean, we are quite proud of the models we released for our bots, and some of them have been tweaked, and some of them we have chosen the best versions we thought, and that's how we want to keep it. I'm jumping to YouTube to see if I see Beavers. They are also talking Beavers. Cybertron trilogy. Yeah, there are many different like universes in the Transformers IP, and we are slowly taking some of them, adding them into the game. But yeah, we know there are many we haven't touched yet,
hmm,
so who knows in the future?
okay, that's
Will we get more bots that combine abilities like Top Spin and Skylinks?
Uh, Potentially. I mean, we did do it with a couple of bots, mostly triple changers, but we even got a normal bot that had two abilities. Like also like having cross bot like combinations are cool. So I think yeah, you're gonna have some. Uh, Especially, I think we're gonna be doing a bit more of like if another board does this ability and then you follow it through, then there's gonna be a combination. Play with the elements a lot, like we do more stuff with fire and acid. Maybe we can do more stuff with stun and EMP. So yeah, remember we're definitely gonna be doing a little more combinations going forwards.
Having elemental damages, kind of. opens the door to these kind of combinations,
Mm.
what is great. Sequence.
Mm.
They're asking for sequence
I mean, we already
skins,
put a lot
but
of
we have
sequence. I
some.
mean, I guess yeah, like because this is, I guess the sequence have a different of color combination from the ones we're releasing. So it would be cool in the future to do the, I guess, the Seacon color palette on the. I don't know how you call them. I guess if not Seacons, I assume they will call Seacons too. They're just like the God Neptune version of the Seacons. So yeah, it would be cool, I guess, to bring that pink element, as far as I remember, into the game in the future. Um,
It's not bad. It's good.
yeah, never know.
I just Google it and yeah, I am in for the neon colors. Very 80s and 90s.
Mm.
What else? Have you thought about adding the Energon to the Shanix store? We haven't. The idea is that you get some progress by that, and adding them into the Shanix would kind of break this kind of progress. So for now, no plans. So no plans either for a female Megatron with her group. Yeah,
Megatronus.
I think it's Megatronia.
Yeah, no plans as as a combiner to release for the reason being that you have to do if you want to release a new combiner, you have to release 6 new characters or 5 at some point. So that means it's gonna be like half of or the whole year or half of a year of bot releases gonna be these bots in order to make this new combiner. There are different versions of combiners like Megatronia. I guess is a reskin of Victorion. It would
Mm,
be cool if we can find a way to bring her into the game, but I sincerely don't see us releasing Megatronia because that means 6, 7 months of releasing a reskin versions of Victorian bots just to get Megatronia in the game. So maybe having a skip for combiners and that would be a way of giving them, but yeah, like or do something that doesn't require us to put all those characters in the game because they're not that interesting or that well known. So I don't know. There's something to can think figure in the future because it's gonna take so long to get. We're now 8 week sagas and it's gonna be so long to get a whole new combiner in the game. That we don't want to spend a whole year releasing combiner bots. So I don't know where combiners are gonna be in the coming years. So it's something we can think of a way, another way of delivering this.
yeah, that's it. We also need the counterpart for Autobots, and it's
Yeah.
not always easy depending to the
I mean,
to the
there are other
character.
combiners, but now it gets really hard to make something that actually work with the game. It makes it quite hard to introduce all these characters, and if the characters are not well known, then you sacrifice some really well known characters that people are asking for years, and you're sacrificing to make this, either Japanese continuity or some other continuities characters. Definitely, there will be more combiners coming in. There's one, of course, we're working, or people know that we're working on, that's gonna come in the next year, and after that, we're gonna figure out. But there's also so many combiners in the game right now. I was also surprised counting the other time how many of them there are. Um,
Well, that's it, Mega Empress. The female Megatron is quite cool, so he lives there.
Cool.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I cannot show the characters because they are not in the environment. So I'm
Mm.
gonna ask uh, Fabian to have a look, and hopefully I'm gonna show the characters that's coming in. I can at least maybe load the
The
hero
model.
renders. I don't know if you've
Mm.
actually saw them or talked about them at all.
Newsletter maybe? I don't think so. It's quite early,
Yeah,
right?
it might be. So I know they're gonna start getting playtesting. So at least we can reveal them. Um, cool.
So easy question for you. 5-star combiners. When?
Some point this year, it's gonna happen. We are still teetering near to that. One of the reasons, I guess, yeah, how we play with the 5-star badges is to tiptoe away from making this happen, and also kind of lucky that some people did not, you know, select characters that's gonna unlock the 5-star combiner, we do have a list where we actually keep track of how many combiners have 5-star bots. So sometime this year for sure, I think. But it's a good thing not to jump right now and give us a bit more time to figure out because that will require a new ability. So yeah.
Yeah, it's still quite new, quite notice. Yeah, yeah. So they may happen in the future. What else? Uh, yeah, if you could bring in multi-changers like Six Shot, a great shot,
Six shots.
would you limit them to 2 attacks? I guess.
Probably because
Probably.
unless you can implement a new kind of way of switching through multiple abilities. I mean, maybe you can have like 6 abilities and then you can just have a wild card. You just press a button and you could get a random ability. So it's kind of just like you just engage it and it's just like just randomly. I'm gonna pick one of the 6. Most people probably won't like this idea.
Yeah, yeah, we don't see your question, so sorry if we haven't seen your question. But yeah, I mean, we try to pick as much as possible.
I'm still trying to find some characters. So
Checking on Twitch now. Do you have any plans for the quintessons? We don't, but it would be lovely to see some quintessons in battle. They should have like 5 abilities, right? 5 faces, 5 abilities.
just turns around and then just does something different. That'll be
It
cool.
should be like a super cheap one that rotates, so you have to keep using the ability. Michelle, elimination mode is doing a great job eliminating player base. We are actually having
I don't
quite an
think that
increase.
happens.
No.
Like some people don't like it. There's a reason why it's there. Maybe some people don't like it and may quit the game because of that. What can I say? But yeah, it's there, and some people enjoyed it. Some people don't enjoy it. Like you don't have to do all your bots unless you're really desperate to finish all your buildings, but then give more of your bots and laugh.
Yeah. And talking about player base, maybe you have noticed we have a lot of new players coming in lately. It's great news for the game. There is a lot of interest on the franchise. And yeah, the game is quite healthy and we have getting more and more players. We're super happy about it.
Um, cool. Do that. Sorry, Hyro, you're gonna have to start fishing for questions.
Yeah, I'm just reading around. Uh, I have 2 questions, says Ravcore6799. We are half of the saga. Any clues for the new bots or
uh,
their
I
class?
am preparing that.
Yeah, Yanis is working on that. So that means
That's
we
why I'm
haven't.
a bit kind of like, please help Hyro find the things.
And the second one, is there any plans to adding combining sound to the latest combiners and a deeper transforming sound for the Titans? I have no
We
idea about the sound.
don't have sound for the combiners, which we will definitely have a look at that.
Yeah, we should.
Um, I know there's a problem with the Titans, but I think we fixed it. I want to think that it's been released, so we need to just double check on that because we did have a bug on that, but we did fix it. Um, yeah, we'll have a look at that. Okay, so new characters for the end of the saga. Um, it's reveal time. If we haven't revealed them, we might have, and I don't know. So that's gonna be interesting. So you're not gonna see anything new. It's unfortunately it's here already. I can't even show them in the game because they're not there yet. So first character is Roadbuster on the Autobot side. So he is Wrecker, and
Mhm.
and he's gonna be the ones joining on the Autobots at the end of the saga. And the his pair is gonna be Half Self, another Seacon, whatever, Quadicon, I don't know what they call this line, but yeah, they are gonna be the bots that gonna coming in the saga. I know, like, gonna try and get some details to see what I can share. I know they're gonna be going in playtester this week. It's a bit delayed, but unfortunately, due to the holidays, we we didn't get to finish them earlier than we wanted to. But I'm gonna try to find some details about what they do, and I can share that information hopefully.
Yeah. Probably we showed them on the last stream, so
We did?
here,
Okay.
probably yes. But it's okay. We are trying just to find more information about them so we can share.
And
Uh,
unfortunately, I have not even designed them, so I don't know what they do. Uh, so unprepared.
that's okay. I mean, we are still catching up for real. Like, so many things to do. I could do some trivia
Yeah,
actually.
do some trivia because we are actually running down while I
Yeah.
try to get some information.
So, as usual, Nathan Webb, the human encyclopedia about Transformers, has reached us with two questions. Question number one, if you know the answer, you just write it down in the chat with your player name, alliance name, HQ level. If you are the winner, we'll send you some goodies. And question number one, it's an easy one. It says, the toy of Shattered Glass Soundwave differs from his Earthworks counterpart in that he wears an item of clothing. What is the clothing Soundwave wears? Not in the game, but in the Shattered Glass counterpart. So just drop the line with that clothing piece that the bot is missing. Uh, he lost it in battle, we can say. Yeah, it's an easy one and it's very emblematic, but unfortunately we couldn't make it work.
What?
The missing head
The
piece of
bandana on Soundwave. Yeah.
yeah, that's the answer.
Ah.
That's okay. It's an
I
easy
was not
one.
paying attention.
I know.
Don't say I
Nah,
never
that's
helped
okay.
you people.
You can call it banana, you can call it a different name if you want. We will do some random winners.
Need to pay attention.
Some people is saying a cloak. I haven't seen any version of him with a cloak, though. It would be cool. But then bandana and a cloak, kind of Dracula. Okay, let me pick let me pick some names. I actually gonna I like this answer. Putting down which and taking one from YouTube. I don't have Facebook. I don't know if you can have a quick pick.
Maybe I should read the answer. Yep. Okay. Let me see Facebook.
Yeah, Megatron in YouTube. He's being super nice to us. Thanks, Megatron, for the
I
appreciation.
don't see any answers on Facebook.
That's all right.
Ah,
We don't have many in Facebook usually. If there are none, I can pick another one from different channel.
yeah. Well, I don't see a correct answer. I mean, unless I can say one that's just no, it's not the correct answer.
Yeah, I will pick then another from YouTube
Sorry, guys.
next time. We have done sometimes an extra one from Facebook. So okay, so from
Mhm.
Twitch, Ravcore 6799, who says a green head
Oh,
thing like a bat.
someone did go and post an answer,
Okay,
so
we can pick it too.
so it's okay. I'll just put it in.
Yeah, well, the answer obviously it was a
But someone was
headband or
probably like
bandana.
really quick jump from another channel to come here.
Yeah, headband, bandana. Yeah, you can call it many names,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's obvious this kind of Ninja Turtle thing. Yeah, so from Twitch, Ravcore6799, whose name in game is Ravcore67, Grain head thing, that's correct, a bandana. And from YouTube, Matt McGinnis, who also said bandana. And from Facebook, Cory Speaks, who also said a bandana.
That was a quick jump in.
that's that's fine. Second question, or do you want to jump into some details, or?
No, I unfortunately don't have anything, and no one is
Next.
answering.
So
So
next stream, yeah,
next thing for
next
sure,
stream,
but we will
yeah, it's
put them on the newsletter hopefully next week, so people can have an early warning. And yeah, also gonna have them to our YouTubers to cover. So it's a bit annoying. Like we should have them ready, but that's the problem with holidays.
yeah, we are all catching up, and yeah, we still have another stream before the end of Saga. I think the same week, so we can be further into that, and we'll have more information in the newsletter as usual. So, jumping to the next question: name all three G1 fire cons. So these guys are called fire cons. I think the toy form has this kind of spark thing where you press and make some spark, and they're called fire cons, and there are three, and we need the three names. So Google time.
Google time.
Meanwhile, maybe I can catch any question.
I don't see any. I think everyone is going to try to see if there was any questions on Facebook because to do it. Um, there's a question if we are ever gonna be able to use combiners for both functions. I don't know. Maybe in the future something to consider. Yeah, that would be cool. But also it would be yeah something to also creates a few problems. So yeah, we need to have a think about that. Um, if there gonna be more additional defenses, I assume it means for HQ18, or there is gonna be, but that's probably gonna be at the end of releasing stuff for HQ18. The first batches of HQ18 will just be upgrades, and then we're gonna be adding a new, probably building with some new functionality in there. But I think yeah, the first ones will gonna be just the additions of a few extra original, already existing defenses, and also like upgrade the levels.
Mhm. Yeah, another question about collaborations with the toys and other brands. Unfortunately, not. They are not coming. Someone just mentioned there is a Jurassic Park 1. I didn't know that. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's always collaborations happening. Uh,
Yeah. Same for bots. Let me see on Twitch. Mm, how many prime characters are in game? I don't know. Really many.
I need to find someone from Facebook. I can see someone says there. Uh,
Okay.
it's not good. There are not that many.
You know, it's not an easy one. An easy answer. Gonna take. Which one do you have? Facebook?
Yeah, I do Facebook.
Sorry. Gonna pick YouTube one as the last winner for today. So the answer for the three fire cons are Cindersour, Flame Feather, and Spark Stalker. Yeah, interesting names, interesting characters. And the winners are from Facebook, Larry Gabahan, who is still Red 81 in game. From Twitch is the Gimp. Um, that's from Pulp Fiction, I think. Who said also Sanderson. And then from YouTube, Steven Sith, who is Burno Prime. And the game is the game in the game. So congratulations, you will get some goodies. Yeah, nothing game breaking. So if you someone know, sometimes you don't get the prize, don't worry, it's something nice. But
I also don't know how soon you're gonna get the rewards because I don't like Dale being off this week.
okay,
Hopefully Days can pick it up before the time.
yeah, it's mostly about the fun. But yeah, don't worry, you will get it eventually. If not, you can write us, but just leave us like 2 weeks or so. Did you guys mention the four-star part for just Maximus? I think we mentioned next saga, right?
It's next saga,
It's next
and
saga.
you don't you have the dates yet, Jairo?
I do have. I was afraid to say a number, but it's likely to be the third week of next saga. It will
Okay,
be the first half of next saga. That's the
yeah.
idea, but we need
It's the
to
third
properly
week, but
check.
I think we're probably gonna readjust the combat event to make
Yeah,
to not have to grind events one after the other. So that's probably gonna be reduced as a follow up. But yeah, it's gonna come next week, next saga. Sorry, no, no, not next week.
next saga for sure.
Next saga, next saga.
And we are talking, yeah, next saga early, like the third week. More details to come, that's for sure.
Cool. Let's do a couple of questions.
Yeah. Yeah, so King Grimlock is mentioning these rotation bundles. Yes, this need an update. Um, I
I
need to
mean,
work on
I
that
don't
this
even
year.
know, do we need the rotation bundles, especially
Yeah,
pods, because people can just get uh, the the bundles from the ranking system.
well, you still need the 2 star as minimum, right?
Yeah, I guess if you, I mean, yeah, it's probably you should just visualize them. I guess if you don't have anything, a 2 star or
At
three
all.
star or 4 star version, but after that, other than that, like I mean, you can it's the same bundles that you can get from the rankings section.
Yeah, and then
Uh,
there are these with premium characters and premium pistols, and they are super outdated. So
we were asking when we're going to be getting new Titan perks. Some point, though. I think the plan is to kind of stop progression on the Titan tree a little bit in the coming weeks. So we're probably gonna people won't be able to level up for a bit, give a bit for time, and then because we don't want people to just have already loaded how many Titan skill points. And then we can unlock it when we are ready to release some. But we have some cool ideas for some other stuff for the Titan perks.
any plans to modify the core fusion process? Why
Um,
too much scrolling
There's a
and
question
tapping?
about the rotation. Sorry, say again. Let's come back to that.
Yeah. So Sansker is asking, the rotation bundles are a lot better value than the specific bundles available in the shard screen. I need to check on that, but the shard screen bundles are aimed to in a way that you get shards, and the shards, character shards, are kind of equal on all bundles, even the super special value, like we did on Black Friday. They don't have like 200 crystals; they have 100, but they do match the value on the shards, and they already have double value from their what they used to be. So the idea is that are you chasing shards? These are good bundles, and still we're keeping the big bundles over the weekend, midweek, special sales, these kind of things.
So yeah, I mean the rotation. You mean probably the ones happening in its event,
Yeah,
which for the
because I
later
think
characters. I don't know.
probably in the rotation there are some G Wonder and some stuff, but yeah, it's a matter of having a look and standardizing all this stuff.
Yeah. At the moment, what's there is what's meant to be there. I'm afraid. But yeah, we need to. So people should buy what they think, and if they don't like it, don't buy it. If they're gonna change in the future, it's can't change.
Yeah, some updates needed on the bundle side this
Mm.
year. But I think we have reached a maximum on value and kind of what can be offered during seasonal, special sales. We don't want to go beyond that. We already have upscale a lot of things. And yeah,
Um, can we get Dale on the stream sometime? Well, he's always on the stream except for when he's on holiday, or he's nearly always. So he's gonna be back next stream. Um, cool. That's nearly all the time we had today. Sorry, we couldn't show a lot some of the other things we wanted to show. Uh, Technical problems. But yeah, hopefully next stream that's gonna be in 2 weeks we can show the new characters, their ability to talk about them, and do some more questions. And hopefully we're gonna have more of the team here instead of everyone being on holiday.
yeah.
Thanks for
Soft,
joining us.
yeah, soft start, but yeah, a lot more to come over the year.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a nice 2023. and we're gonna see you in 2 weeks'
In two
time.
weeks. Yeah, close to the end of Saga. So see you there.
Cool. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.